Hey Biscuit here, Fuchsia here, and today we're going to show a bit of, Evo Runecraft? Well anyways, Alfie from Mana Surge recommended me this, and it's a very interesting list. So basically you Evo, but you don't use your 5th. Instead you use Tetra to rely on the Delta Cannons, to just go face, and then deal more damage with the Vincent effect. And then you just put in your Grimnairs, and you win basically. With that much damage. Of course, key cards include Mary, Flowery Magician, gives you a bunch of Evos, Covenant Mage, just to add a bit of more draw to your deck. And well, Miser, because Miser. So yeah, it's an interesting deck. A bit difficult to pilot. There's not a lot of room to make mistakes with this deck, so I didn't have the best win rate with this deck, but that's mainly because I make a lot of mistakes when looking for lethal. I keep forgetting about the Vincent effect, for example. But I did get a few good games. I think would show you guys the power of the deck, or at least this archetype. Again, early days, so the list might not be perfectly tuned yet. So yeah. Anyways, great to Alfie. His Twitter is in the description, and let's get into the games. So first match against Portalcraft. Portalcraft, it's a very interesting deck. When Belfament was released, I was like really I was like really surprised. I was like, whoa, bruh, is this a custom card or something? But the fact that it's turn 9 doesn't mean that it's not as scary as I thought, but instead the rally version of Portalcraft seems to be quite a bit more popular right now. But we'll see here. I just played the spell, just for a bit of tempo on the Vern. The hand not so great right now, to be honest. Grimnair for some reason always gets into my hand. But yeah, the Miser does help. Tetra early is also not great. You really want her for the Delta Cannons on 5 evolves, not really early game. Although evoing her is kind of okay, you can combo with other cards. This is very funny. You actually want to Evo puppets now. It's very funny. So here I just play the Grimnair, like whatever, better than the other plays. Better Tetras in hand, got a Miser. So basically, they need to deal with our Grimnair. It doesn't seem like they have the best hand in the world either. So this is very interesting. I'm kind of tempted to play that deck actually with the Michan stuff. But right now, obviously Miser. Evo the Miser first. And then play the Docket Detective. Kind of a shame that we can't combo it the other way so that we can get the free rapid fire, but this is fine. This is not spell boost. You don't really need to have 0 play point spells, even though it's kind of helpful. And here they just play the puppets and the slashes. And here is the girl. Right now, very much used, very much popular. But here I just play the Vincent. Top deck the Vincent, play it. Evo, rapid fire. And they're already at 3 Evos. Pretty okay. Of course, they are rally puppets, so removing stuff isn't too hard for them. But also building their rally. I say rally, but I'm not even sure that they run too many like pure rally cards. Here I just play Tetra because really there's no really other cards I could play. So that's a cannon first. I decided to just heal to like maybe I'll draw something 2 play points. Kind of unfortunate that we drew something 3 play points instead. It would have been perfect to play Tetra, to play Docket Detective into the Tetra, but oh well. We do have a rapid fire and a Delta Cannon here. We're at like 4 evolves, so it's pretty good.
Tell me what to do, please.
Here it's I'm not sure how good their hand is. Because at this point, usually you would be a bit scared about like, well, double Tetra here is good, but usually you would be a bit scared about Maisha and stuff. Alright, they are playing Baphomet and they'll start, then, you know, you'll be afraid of that too. Here, I don't really have anything else to play, so I just do this. And I play the thing, just to like, make a big board, because I want to save the Tetra for next turn. Delta Cannon here, dealing more damage to them. Next turn we'll do an extra 3 damage too, so that's 2 times 3, which is 6, and then another 3 damage, which is 9. They do heal though, but seems like they can't remove this entire board. Or maybe they can, they are puppets, so... Currently puppets are kind of meta again. Yeah, it seems like they can remove this. But we do have a Resolve of the Fallen. I like to save the Resolve of the Fallen for like 5 evos, just because it really helps draw your deck and draw your cards. I think that's really important in this deck. And we drew another one, which is good. And we drew a Grimnir, which is lethal, so... Here we go. Delta Cannon, let it able to Evo for free, get another Delta Cannon, go face again, go face again, and then a Grimnir. Pretty simple.
I'll retreat for now.
Pretty fun. Alright, next game I want to show is against Forestcraft. This, Forestcraft has been kind of a bane of the meta right now. From what I hear from other people and from my Zealand ladder. Usually with Latika, I've played a few games against Latika, and usually if they don't OTK you, you can win. You can really easily win, but the thing is, you have to make like 0 mistakes. And you guys know me. So yeah, this time I decided not to play the Golem Marshal. Maybe that was a mistake, maybe I should have played it. But we do get a Flower Magician, so a bit justified. We decided to go face here. Fair enough. And here we go, Chimera. Golem Marshal. Second Golem Marshal. Of course, if this survives, another Doggy Detective gets to be really huge. If they play a really slow turn here, they would moving this, probably seeing we have a small board. It does mean we can Insight and then Doggy Detective here, creating a 7/7, and then we can also Evo this and go face for 4 with Vernon and Mary. And just like that, we're already at 3 evos. Pretty good.
That beast is my savior. You want to hunt?
Here, they use the new, basically the new Urban Barrage,
Be my guest.
and doing a really good job at it. Didn't attack. I wonder why. Maybe it's because they ran out of. Maybe they ran out of time. I'm not sure. Either way, I just play this. And then move everything. Easily. And we're already at 4 evos now, and next turn we can run into Resolve of the Fallen. So, quite good. Here they try to heal up as much as they can. Probably really hurt by not having the Aria here. Like always, Forest is always kind of in trouble when they don't draw the Aria. Nothing too abnormal. But here we go, Resolve of the Fallen and Magical Gunsmith. I just play this because I want to play the Tetra next turn, but maybe maybe you would prefer like to play the Tetra instead. I just wanted the Vincent effect, so I played this. Now here's the broken card in action. And here's their combo turn. They always have the combo turn at turn 7. I wonder if that's something that's advised by a lot of pro players. Because I see that they always do the combo turn 7. Interesting. I'll probably like play the deck myself just to find out, but yeah. It's kind of annoying. In the end, I didn't play Vincent, instead played Miser. I might have been able to like play a bit more aggressive here, but I had to just do this. Get a rapid fire. Evo the Chitra instead, just because I can get the play points anyways. And remove this board. A bit nervous because like 11 HP against Forestcraft, kind of scary, especially in this meta where they can just OTK you out of nowhere. Maybe a Vincent would have been better there, but I feel like we really needed to clear that board, so that's why I chose that. Maybe you could like no, I don't think Vincent would have been good there. Because I really wanted to like close out that turn, that board. And here they play the Aria after they lost all the Evas, so that's good for us. Decide to heal here. Instead of like making the 5 play point, the 5 attack thing 0, I'm not sure why. Either way, again, Grimnir and Tetra, the Wamba combo, and we have a 5 attack follower on board too, which they for some reason left. So yeah, just 1 hit point left, and they just give up. So yeah, not quite beating them to 0, but good enough. Finally, a Runecraft mirror. Now, Runecraft has been... I've seen a lot of like different variations of Evo Rune. One of them is obviously the more unique one, I think, which is like this Tetra focused one that like that Afi gave me. But I think there's a lot of ones with Fifth also, and then prevalent use of Chimera Maester. Which is a very interesting card. I'm looking forward to playing that too in the future. Here it is. And two more spellboost variants, so it's probably Chimera. We match their 1/1 with our 1/1. Of course, they also spell boost a card. We just draw a card. So slow turns overall, so it's fine. Here I'm just gonna play this to draw a card. I didn't want to draw Tetra, so I didn't play the Ion Resolve, but drew Tetra anyways. Diffuse a Tetra, which means they're not playing our variant of the deck or nothing. They do get an Evolve bot though, which is pretty good for them. But we do have Misers, so just decide to not play the second Miser here. Kind of feels like a waste. So instead I do this, so I can clear board while also having a board, getting that Eva out too. And here he is. Quite a good 2 for 1 or 3 for 1, depending on how you look at it. Because he does full Evo into 6/6 and deals 4 damage on Evo. So pretty good. Here I don't have much of a choice. I might have been able to play the Miser, but kinda didn't want to. Prefer to do it like this, so that I can Delta Cannon that. I can play my Miser later when they have more of a board, I think. Like this. They're creating a board right now, and Miser would be a lot better. Especially when comboed with another follower. I do play their own Tetra here. Of course, not nearly as many Evos as us yet. But it's quite quickly changing, but... Oh, it's Miser time.
Nothing stops me once I got my speedy boots on.
Getting the spells. Trying to do full speed here, and just a Tetra. And I decided here to just Evo the Tetra, just because I value that value that Delta Cannon a bit more than the Rapid Fires.
Rapid fire! Rapid fire!
Maybe you would disagree with this play, but
Mean
I like
son of
Evolving
a gun,
Tetra
ain't
instead,
ya?
to be honest, especially because we can't spam like smaller followers for Miser.
This world is filled with
They do get 3 evos, so we know that they haven't got 5 evos yet, and we're close to 5 evos, so that's good. This is their 4th evo,
it is to converse.
Mean son of a gun, ain't
that's their 5th evo.
Every shade imaginable. Cultures come in every shade
And this is a
imaginable.
quite scary board, especially with this Eleanor.
Over her homeland.
And remember, they have a Chimera in hand, so I just like YOLO and play the Golem Marshall. See what happens next. Just remove this because it has a pretty good evo effect. Protect our fates while also putting a lot of stats on board. Our Grimnir is also already at 5 out of 5. That's really good. Our Resolve is also at 5 out of 5. This board has proves to be very helpful because I did plan on Grimniring twice. So yeah, here we just Resolve,
Resistance is meaningless.
then play the Mary, Resolve once more.
Resistance is meaningless.
We can even Resolve another time, but I prefer to play the Seductive Detective, then give her a bit of Repair mode to heal ourselves.
She is the bloom.
Here you go, just playing an Ion here just to get our Tetra for next turn. We do have 2 Grimnirs here, and a pretty good board, so I'm not too worried.
I never get a chance to speak.
In the end, it seems that Chimera wasn't big enough to kill us because remember it was turn 9, so they could have played the Chimera, but it wasn't spell boosted enough to remove the 9 H points from our face. Instead they played this, and I think this is a mistake because they know we have Grimnir too. They know we're Evo Rune,
Did I miss that?
so I can just remove this and play 2 Grimnirs.
Devour the land!
And classic Grimnir lethal.
Devour the land!
何かの間違いですわ。
Really nice. Alright, so that was Mana Surge Alfie's Evo Rune with featuring Tetra and Vincent. Is it better than the other Evo runes? It's not quite as bombastic, but I really like the usage of Vincent here. So I'm really like partial to this list. I also think that the Chimera version is also very interesting though, and obviously the 5th one is very interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of variety on show right now. But I just played this and it was really fun. Even though it wins against a lot of decks, but you have to be really good with your usage of cards. And early game it can be really hard, especially if you draw your Grimnirs and Tetras all the time like I do. Like these 3 cards, you really only want Vincent near your Evo turns, and Tetra and Grimnir you want on your late game. And sometimes like the game just says no and just gives you these 2 cards for no reason. Like you put A on the means to like draw your Tetra because you're scared you might not draw her. Trust me, you will draw her. It's really funny, but anyways, yeah, that's the story of late game cards, isn't it? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More Shadowverse content coming up. A lot more from this expansion. So stay tuned. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, give me a sub. And like always, have a great day.